Hi, welcome to the Social Space. I'm Eric Crossland, and you know what? Wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy all day. That's Mitch Hedberg. All right, over there. I know that joke.
Oh, I heard they're coming back.
What, turtleneecks?
Yeah.
Not for this guy. To my left, Jackie Hager. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? 2 shows in a row? 2 weeks in a row?
2 shows in a row.
What are you doing?
I didn't fly out anywhere this
To be back on your show for 2 weeks in a row.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, good. We'll see if you get here next week. Andrew Bell. Hope to see you in a turtleneck. They're coming back. I thought that was something that either people wore or didn't wear.
Huh?
You're the fashion guy. I didn't know those ever went out. They either wear or didn't wear.
Well, I think they were fashionable at one time.
Yeah.
But I've heard that they're going to reintroduce themselves.
So are you going to tell us you're going to be wearing a turtleneck on the show here pretty
I will.
soon?
Okay.
Next time.
Well, there we go.
All right.
You heard
got
it
the
live.
neck for it.
Yeah.
Mine's long and weird. I don't know. And to my right, here representing Dancing for the Stars, Jean Hall. Hey, Jean, thanks for being a friend of the show.
Thank you. She is friend
of the show. Second visit, real quick, Jean. We got to thank our sponsors: News Channel 6, KAUZ, 1035 Sunday nights. Now this Sunday it was we didn't air till almost 11.
I know it was late.
Yeah. For the one time ever, I stayed up to watch the show because I usually have already seen it 1,000 times, and I was just like, oh, okay, we'll get there, you know. But hey, the news was great too. Also, Town Square Media. That's News Talk 1290. We air 10 a.m. the audio version every Saturday. Listen along with Greg and the Tractor. Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center, and then Drink and Clink. Brenna Pollard, she makes these beautiful little cakes and a bunch of other stuff. You're going to be leaving with one of those today, Jean.
Ooh, good.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
I didn't know there was chocolate involved.
yeah.
Oh well, then you're speaking to my language.
Yeah.
If there's chocolate
Chocolate
involved.
is my love language.
You missed out, Dwayne. All right, so Jean, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became involved with Dancing for the Stars.
Well, I became involved with Dancing for the Stars when I started working for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Started with them this summer as the marketing and development manager.
Congrats.
And they said, congratulations, you're now in charge. So here I am. But Dancing for the Stars, this will be our 8th event.
Yes.
And it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. So I'm really excited to be part of it. I've been there before as an audience member, and I'm really excited to be part of the magic.
That's really cool. I had the...
Speaking of part of the magic.
I don't know if it was magic, but I did have an opportunity to dance.
And win.
So what's the theme for this year?
Well, the theme is still a secret. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question yet. But if anyone wants to know the theme, we will be revealing it. Our big reveal is on Friday, November 4th. We're going to have a big party for all of our celebrity dancers and instructors, and the media will be there. And that's when we announce what our theme is, who our celebrities are. Our celebrities get to meet their instructors for the first time. So it's all a big party. And if you want to know the theme, you got to watch TV that day, or check us out on Facebook, because we'll be announcing it on our Facebook page.
Very cool.
I just love it how these local people that have, we call them local celebrities, kind of give of their time to get on that stage, to get uncomfortable for 2 or 3 minutes and do a dance with with an instructor who is well versed in that. That is a big deal and a big give.
Yeah.
It is a big deal. It's a really high profile event, and we attract big local names. And when I talk to them on the phone, I have some of them literally say, I am the most terrible dancer in the world.
But it's really not about that, is it?
It's not. It's not. And they say, but you know what? I believe in the cause, so I'm there. Put me on stage.
Now, word on the street is that the list is really good this year.
The list is really good this year. Yes, it is.
Now, you guys will raise money. Tell us what you do with that money.
Well, the money goes match support. We match local volunteers with kids who are in at-risk situations. So we have big brothers with little brothers, big sisters with little sisters, and all the money goes to professionally support those people and those kids. Because when we get matches, we don't just say, congratulations, go have fun. We provide ongoing professional support. We provide activities for them. We make sure that they're going to be a successful match, because we want to make sure that those kids are having all their doors open, just igniting their potential. That's our goal. So all that money stays local and it goes directly to local kids.
That's so awesome. Now, there for a long time, it was every year in the month of February. I'm excited that you guys are bringing it back in February.
Right. You know, that whole pandemic thing messed with some schedules.
What was that?
That thing we don't talk about. Right. And we tried it out in October this last time, and it was harder to do. Schedules did not work. So we said, let's put it back where it worked best. So we're back in February.
So you can buy group tickets, you can buy table. Let's go ahead and announce the date because I want people to schedule that February Friday night. It's a lot of fun.
It is Friday, February the 17th. That's the big day. It's the big day. So, and it'll be at the Impact. Our link for purchasing tickets will go live after the reveal. We'll be putting that online. It will be on our Facebook page. It will be on our website. And if anyone can't figure out where that is, they can call the office. We'll get them taken care of. But tickets will go on sale.
I cannot think of a better nonprofit to support than Big Brothers Big Sisters.
It is such a good.
Man, you guys do remarkable things. And what a fun night. I always go, I don't care who's on that stage, I'm just clapping because A, it's not me. And B, it just makes me so happy.
It is a lot of fun to be on the stage and experience.
We got Andrew to dance one year.
Yes.
He did such a great job. You know?
Heck yeah, he won.
Yeah. Well, where my trophy?
How can you have that trophy and not have it like out to display? That's a big deal. I know there are people around town who are still displaying their trophies.
Yeah.
I walk into offices and go, I recognize that. I know where you were.
That's awesome. Well, golly, Gene, thank you so much for coming here. We've got a chock full show today. Jackie, who's coming up next? You know a little bit more about this than I do.
I do, and I'm really excited. You know, something pretty magical happened on a football field in Burke Burnett, Texas, not too long ago.
Okay.
Some of you may have seen it, but I think it's worth revisiting and telling the story of the why of that very special night.
Okay, we will leave it at that. A little mystery. You got to come back and find out all about that. Thanks, Gene, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Medicare can be confusing. That's why it's important to have a locally born and raised expert to help you understand all your options. I'm Colby Bustacco, and I'm ready to serve you. Medicare changes every year, and that's why it's important to review the changes annually. I understand that everyone's needs are different. That's why I work hard to tailor a plan specifically for you, your family, and your lifestyle. That's the Bustacco way, more personal, more thoughtful, and more trusted.
Hi, welcome back to the social space. Jackie is still over there. Andrew is still over there. And now to my right from Burke Burnett High School. High school, right? Yeah. Okay. McKenna Ruiz. How you doing, McKenna? Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, you gotta tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and a little bit about yourself, and then what school you attend. I guess I already gave that away.
So, I am a senior at Burke Burnett High School. I've grown up in Burke. I've always lived here. My mom graduated from here. This is just where we've been our entire lives.
Yeah. I've got, we have people who don't live in this area who watch my parents. Burke is right to the north of Wichita.
Yep.
North?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right to the north of Wichita.
On the way to Oklahoma.
On the way to Oklahoma.
Amen.
So McKenna, there was like a big story that I saw on the news where you nominated a friend of yours to be homecoming queen. Like, how did you go about doing that, and where did that come from?
You know, I can't really say when, because there was no specific. I've just known for the longest time, I was like, you know, I really would like to do something for her because of just what a sweet girl she is. And I've always just been like, I really want to try and get her in front of everyone and to at least be a part of homecoming court. And so I was just like, I texted my mom. I was like, hey, they're about to send out stuff. Here's a message I have typed up. We have a senior class group chat. And I was like, do you think this is good enough to send in the group chat? She's like, yes, go for it. And so I did it. And thankfully, everyone was on board with it. Everyone was like, that's such a great idea. Yes, she definitely deserves it. And so it was really awesome. And because it's the whole school that votes, I was never skeptical, but I was just like, just hoping. Nothing was for sure, and I was just hoping that she would be up there. And luckily, she was, and everyone came through for her to have this moment.
That's awesome.
Wow. So tell me about your friendship with this special person.
So I have known Kylie ever since about, I think, first kindergarten. I've known her ever since kindergarten. We've gone to school together. We used to go to church together, and we grew up going to this thing called Logos, and we would go there together. And when we were in plays, or musicals that we would do when we were little, they would always put us next to each other because everyone said that just the way me and Kylie were and the way I was with her, it was really good. And we would be in these plays and I would be put next to her. And so even just those simplest of things built up our bond between each other, along with going to school and then going to church and all this stuff. So we've known each other, when you say childhood friends, day one, she is a day one friend from the very beginning.
No, that's really sweet.
I mean,
it's nice to have friends. Andrew doesn't have any.
What I was going to say is just growing up, it's good to have people that you can count on, good friends.
I think the world needs more people like you, McKenna. That's really great, and I'm excited to hear the rest of the story in a minute.
So I don't butcher their names. Will you tell me who we got coming up next? Because I don't ever leave this chair, but so you guys can sit next to each other here. I'm going to get out of here for one. So who we got coming up next?
We have Kabrey and Kylie.
Okay.
Yes.
And they're going to give us the rest of the story. And just so y'all know, you're all leaving with big chocolate cakes over here from Drink and Clink. And when we will come back with those two, and I hope you guys can handle it without me. We'll be right back.
We'll try.
Summer always seems like it'll last forever. Until it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's that time of year again. Don't be caught off guard. Get ahead of the problem. Let James Lane make sure your unit's ready for 90 one day and 30 the next. Be ready for anything and everything with James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. When you need us, we're there.
4 incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the Social Space.
Welcome back to the Social Space. Andrew, we did something for the first time. We kicked Eric out of his seat.
We did. The leader of the show.
The leader of our show. But, and we really don't do this very often. We never give up 2 seats for 2 guests at the same time, but we felt like this was really exciting. So, my gosh, we have Kylie and Kabrey with us. You're both from Burke-Burnett. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Kabrey.
So I go to Burke-Burnett High School. I'm a senior this year along with Kylie and McKenna. I'm actually honored to be serving as the Boomtown Babes drill team captain.
That's awesome.
I have some of my very closest friends in drill team, and it means a lot to me. So I'm able to serve there, and then I also participate in student council and S2S, National Honor Society. So I just like to stay involved and stay busy. So yeah.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Kylie, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, I'm Kylie. I'm also a senior, like she said. I feel very happy by doing different creative stuff, and also I'm really enjoying choir because I love singing and music a lot.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
great.
And I've been going to school in Burke ever since I was 3 years old. So yeah.
So homecoming was recently, and both of you were nominated for Homecoming Queen. So, you know, a lot of people saw that story, but Kabrey, I'm going to bounce it to you for a few seconds. Walk us through what happened on that football field in Burke-Burnett that night.
Okay, so I think in Texas, everybody knows homecoming's a big deal. There's moms, and you have all the proposals, and it's just a big deal.
Yeah.
Especially in Texas and in high school. So, so the week leading up to homecoming is just crazy. We have so much going on with the class floats, and there's just so much. So I think it's easy to get wrapped up in all that. But that Friday was just so peaceful, and I think that we just stressed out so much about the dress and the crown and the shoes and the clothes and everything about it. But when we got to Friday, when I was walking on, with my escort and everything, I didn't even feel nervous at that point because I was like, this is how it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be surrounded with good girls and, good guys. And so, yeah, that was like leading up to Friday, but I don't know, is that
So what happened on the field that night?
Okay, so me and Kylie were nominated for Homecoming Queen. And when they announced the Homecoming Queen, and so they said my name, and I was not expecting it at all. I think that everybody knew who the real queen was. So when they called my name, I walked over and I let the former Queen Cameron Major place the crown on my head, just as tradition, But really in my heart, I knew that because Kylie is the queen in my heart and in so many others, that Kylie deserves the crown. And it's so much more than just the crown and being a queen. It's truly that Kylie is just my little singing, dancing girl. She's always been a true queen. She just sparkles wherever she goes. And I'm just the most genuinely kind person I've ever met.
So what did you do?
So I got the crown on my head, and then I kind of just left my escort, and he kind of knew what was going on. He picked up on it. So I got my crown, and then I walked over to Kylie, and I think at that point she was like, whoa, what's going on? Why is Kay grabbing me? Why is she taking me? So I grabbed her, and I just started telling her how she's the real true queen, and I was trying to whisper in her ear, and I think everybody in the stands was like, whoa, what's going on? It's like not over yet. Why are we just walking off? So I grabbed Kylie and I put her where I was standing next to the homecoming king, Rylan, and I took my crown off, and I took Kylie's princess crown off, and I gave Kylie my queen crown because she is a real queen, and she embodies everything that there should be about a queen. She's beautiful and selfless and just carries herself with grace and is honest and funny, so she deserves it, and it goes beyond just the crown. And we have just such a special friendship, and we've just always been each other's person, so I just think that she deserves the crown.
Kylie, can you tell us about y'all's friendship and what it means to have like a good friend like Kabrey?
All right. So Kabrey and I have known each other ever since 3rd grade, and our friendship has just grew and grew because we do like a lot of stuff together. We dance together at school dances, and we
no boys.
And we all sorry, and we also
You don't need a boy when you have your bestie with you. That's
Right.
okay.
I've got 3 girls, so no boys.
Okay, I used to, but that's gone. Back on track. Kabrey and I have known each other since 3rd grade. We have done many activities together. Like we went to school dances and danced together.
That's so great.
A good friend is also looks out for you and thinks about you and always wants to make them feel good, but not in a way where you get hurt.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I think I said this to McKenna, the world needs more women leaders like all three of you. And yeah, I know we have to wrap it up due to time, but it was so important for us to get this story out just one more time. So we thank you, McKenna. We thank you, Kabrey. We thank you, Kylie, for coming and helping us share just the good news of what real friendship is all about. So I'm glad we got to tell your story one more time, and I hope your friendship flourishes for the rest of your lives. So thank you for joining the show. Thanks, everyone, for listening this week. You never know who we're going to have on us, but I promise you Erica will be back next week.
We need him.
Yeah, we need Eric. Yes.